Chardonnay with our home kit.
That's what we've elected. We haven't made a Chardonnay before.
No, we've made a Pinot, but not a Chardonnay.
A Pinot
Grigio.
Grigio, yeah. We have a tough time saying that. There's really not much in the box. Once you open it, there's a envelope here. One of the things is instructions. I'll take a quick look at those, and Wanda will dig out what else is in there. It's pretty simple stuff. Ensure that your primary fermenter is capable of holding 8 gallons. Although you really only have to go to 6 gallons. Okay?
Yep.
What else is in the package?
Bentonite.
Bentonite is used initially in the first step. Then metabosulfite is a sanitizer preservative for. It'll also stop your fermentation, so it doesn't go in until later. Potassium sorbate is a preservative also, and for finishing it. This is the yeast, which we'll add here in just a little bit, and this isinglass is to clarify it. And also in the kit we've got a package of oak to add to it, because we're not going to be
doing it in barrels.
Yeah, we're not going to have it in oak barrels or any of that stuff. So they give us the oak to add that oaky flavor. So let's go ahead and start. The first thing that we have to do here is we need to add a half a gallon of hot water into the bottom of a sanitized primary fermenter. Go ahead and pour that in there, dear.
Did you want to mix anything into it first?
Nope, you pour that in there. Then it says...
You see it's hot, steaming?
It's hot water.
Yep.
And then it says to stir the water vigorously, which seems kind of weird because there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
But while you do that, Wanda will slowly pour the bentonite onto the surface, and we'll stir it for 30 seconds.
Which is our packet number 1.
Pour that on there slowly while I stir it in. And we'll stir that for 30 seconds to ensure an even dispersal and break up any lumps.
Excellent.
It really mixes up pretty quickly and easily without much difficulty when you finish. We're going to edit this part out. So.
Why?
Because 30 seconds of stirring is
boring?
Yes.
Okay, that's time now. All clean and dissolved.
And the bentonite's mixed in. The next step, we have to grasp the neck
of our
the large bag. It's a bag full of juice, grape juice.
Oh, it's a big box too.
And you can see the wine in there. That's the juice. The same juice as you would get if you were at a winery that's starting with grapes.
And
they would
pushing
get it down to this point. So we grab that and we just pour it right into the primary fermenter.
There we go.
So you want to be careful when you open this so that you don't spill it. It's kind of tough to open.
Got it.
Once it's open, we'll just go ahead and place it.
Slowly. There you go.
You can see that juice pour in
Wow,
there.
smells good. Very good. Nice grapes. Almost like apple juice, huh?
But it's grape juice.
I know, but it smells like apple juice.
And then the next thing we do is we add a half a gallon of warm water to the bag. It's just to get any of the remaining juice out of the bag. Really, it's not for...
Measuring.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, that's that. We'll move on to the next step.
There you go.
Now the next thing we need to do is we need to just go ahead and add cool water up to the 6-gallon mark, which is right here.
Okay. Okay. We've added our 6 gallons of
Filled
water.
into the 6-gallon mark.
Now you're going to stir vigorously.
I thought maybe you would stir vigorously. For 30 seconds, just to get everything mixed up good and in there, the juice and the water and the bentonite.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. Now that I've done the stirring, we need to measure. Mike needs to get his.
One of the things that's really important to remember is that you have to do the 6-gallon mark. Don't go more, don't go less, or the ingredients won't work out to be exactly the way that you want them to be. But now it is time, since Wanda has vigorously stirred it for 30 seconds.
Vigorously.
It's time for us to take a sample and utilize the hydrometer.
Okay, you do that, and I'll show them the hydrometer. Pretty cool.
Okay, so we've got the wine cake. We'll do this, and we're going to fill it up. We can actually taste this juice when we're done doing this, just to get an idea. We'll get an idea of the flavor of it. Because at any point during the process, you can actually drink what you're working with.
And one more.
That should be plenty right there.
And it's supposed to measure what?
Well, let's drop the hydrometer in there.
Okay. Boing. Boing.
Right.
Boing.
That'll, it should read between 1.070 and 1.085.
Looking at the
It is
wrong part.
1.80. I was thinking it needed to be up higher, but it's actually 1.80, and it looks like a potential alcohol level of 12%.
Duh.
Ta-da! So that's good.
Yeah. Now we're gonna add.
Now if
Back
your wine kit contains oak or elderflowers, tear open the package and sprinkle them into the primary fermenter.
I
Into the
did.
camera there.
I just did over there too.
I'll taste a little bit.
There's a lot of oak chips in this one. Okay. This is the first time we've done this.
That's very tasty.
And we're gonna do now stir the oik chips.
Stir them in below the surface.
Okay.
Now the last step here is that we need to open the yeast and sprinkle it on the surface. Don't stir it.
Here comes our yeast.
Just sprinkle it on the top. We don't want to. That's what's going to make the magic happen right there, is the yeast.
You didn't let me say voila.
Well, you weren't done.
But you already said magic. Voila.
So now the last step is they want you to be sure when you add that the temperature is between 65 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit, because that's when wine ferments best. We're going to store it here in the house. It's going to maintain that temperature. We're going to cover it, put the airlock in, and put it in the closet under our stairs. So people will probably do the same thing and just put it into the hole in the lid.
Bucket and cap that baby off.
That's it. Now we
Now
put it in the
away
closet
for
under
how
the
long?
stairs and wait. Fermentation will start within 24 to 48 hours.
And we're going to come back in 10 days?
5 to 7 days.
5 to 7 days on this one.
So
Okay.
hope you enjoyed this part. See how easy that was? And it didn't take any time either. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next stage.
Okay, let's do it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.